Hello everybody, we're back with round 3 of the Little League. We've got Norse up against Dwarves. Khanthiilas, I think is probably how you say that. This is actually take 2 of this game. So we tried to play last night, and the game bugged out, essentially. Neither of us could get into the game. We managed to get through the setup, the kickoff, and then the game kept crashing for both of us, which is obviously very, very weird. If the game was crashing for one person, you could sort of pinpoint the problem or the issue to their machine, but yeah, it was happening for both of us. So we're up against the Battleheim Bruisers Dwarves, so it's going to be probably a little bit of a tough game for the Norse. Not the greatest matchup, early Norse against early Dwarves. We really have to have the frenzy of the Ulfs and the Berserkers do some work. As you can see there from my last video, I did get a move boost on the Berserker, and I did elect to take it in the end. I wasn't sure whether or not I would. I think I'll probably play the team a little bit longer, so once this league finishes, I can actually play the team again in a different sort of league. So I think that's a long-term thing, to give him the move boost and then get him some other skills, some guards, some mighty blow, tackle, whatever it might be later on. The only skill it looks like he has is an Edge boosted Troll Slayer, which is very, very interesting. I wonder how much he's going to use that Edge 3. Will be interesting to see. No block on the runners, which is nice for me, but I still don't have block on my Ulfwarners, so it's probably pretty unlikely either of them is going to skill up. Probably unlikely he's going to get a casualty and skill up from that. Oh, excuse me, and probably unlikely that he's going to get a casualty in an MVP. Maybe I can get an MVP on him, but probably unlikely. I've got a couple of players sitting on 5-star play points. Well, okay, so he's gone really aggressive here. We can actually push these guys into the crowd if we want, but it does make it very, very difficult for me to get blocks on the line. So I could push them into the crowd, but I don't know that it's particularly worth it, because he could probably just push me back into the crowd. If I have a look at the setup and what it sort of looks like, push once, push twice. Yeah, I'm not sure that it's entirely worth it, but I do want to hit the Troll Slayers. I think they're worth hitting. Probably want to put this guy here. Probably want to put this guy here. Probably not going to get the blocks along the line that I now want. Just because it is going to be difficult for me to get those 2 dice blocks. I actually want to take my kicker off and put on this lineman here. So yeah, interesting setup by him. If I can work out the best way to do this. Yeah, I think my big issue is doing that initial block with the player that doesn't have block. Is going to be a bit of a problem, but we might be able to work through it. I think this is the best way. So we can block there, hopefully knock him down, then we can block there, then we can block there, we have to follow up, then we can block, then we can block. Then we probably block that way. Yeah, okay, I think we go with something like this. I think we want to try and get as many blocks as we can here. See if we can break some dwarf armor. Quick snap, okay. Does that change things? Does that change things? Probably not really. I guess I move him across just on the off chance that that ball stays in. I mean, there is some chance that the ball stays in. Everyone else, like I said, I blocked there. I don't think moving forward at all helps my cause, so I think we'll just leave it as is. Hope that that ball scatters out, stays in. But it's probably far enough away that we don't really mind. So we want to start with a block here. Hopefully we don't have to use a reroll. Nice. Alright, so knockdown straight off the bat. We'll knock him down here. So we'll get 2 dice blocks Damn, wanted to knock that one down. We'll just stay here. We'll get a block here for 2 dice. Can actually go over here now. So we'll put him here so that we still end up. Hopefully we knock him down. Yeah, and we still lend the assist for this guy. Nice. We'll just stay here. Unfortunately, no armor breaks so far, but that's okay. I think we'll go this way. Bloody werebears. Damn, double pushes. That's a little bit rough. Sure, we'll block here. I think I want to do this. Follow up here. Give me another 2 dice block. Double push, a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. I'm not sure which one's best here. I don't think either of them's best. I guess just pushing him away from over there. Do I want to follow that or do I want to stay? I think I stay. So we'll blitz with this guy, which will then give me the assist there. So not, I don't think that was optimal blocking. Damn. Not optimal, but as good as we're gonna get, I guess. Yeah, I think we want to push him here. We'll keep that one in 2 tackle zones as well. Alright, unfortunately didn't get any armor breaks, but we knocked down, what, 5 dwarves, so pretty decent. He's going to spend most of his turn just standing guys up. I think unfortunately if I fail this I do have to re-roll it. Luckily for us we didn't though. How far is he moving? Probably fine here, and I'll just stick the other runner just in front of him. So not a bad first turn. I don't think I've ever had anyone set up like that against me before, so I'm not sure if I did that as optimally as I could have. I guess good news is he's got danger here. He probably has to blitz this guy, because otherwise this Troll Slayer is probably going to end up getting pushed into the crowd. Payback time, yeah. Unfortunately, we did leave, what, 1, 2. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. That's fine. Not if he breaks armor first. First hit, though. 1 hit, 1 armor break. It only gives him a 1 dice, which is fine. Yeah, and we'll be able to hopefully get some payback on him. I think we're going to probably run ourselves over here somewhere. Okay, he's going to try and block the Ulfwarner with this player here, which is fine. Maybe we actually run into the middle here. I've probably got the most control around these squares here, so that's probably the plan. I've got a few 2 dice blocks. 2 dice block here. And he's putting a lot of resource into this, so he's got a lot of players standing over here. I don't like the way that he keeps breaking armor though. 2 hits, 2 armor breaks. 5 hits, 0 for us. But we are playing against dwarves, so to be expected perhaps. Yeah, so I think our turn's probably hitting this guy. Probably blitzing this guy and running into the middle here. It's going to be a tough one, definitely. Definitely going to be a tough one, but I think the plan might be to score quickly. The quicker we sort of score, the more players we have to put... oh, nice, we got an armor break. The more players we have to put pressure on him, So it's probably what our play is. I think we want to block here. Nice. Try and clear us a path to go down here, considering most of his players... Oh, wow. 2 from 2. We just paid him back. That does actually mean we can just get a block here. I can have this player stand here. Probably blitz with this player. I want to maximize my blocks. I'm just not sure who wants to block what. So he can make it to here, which is probably the best place we can get to. We just need to do this block first, actually, just in case, on the off chance that we double block and we don't get to move that player. So we'll stay here. So we need to move this guy. Trying to think if there's a better way to do this, or whether this should be the blitz, or whether I should just move him there, block with him there. Then this guy blitzes, but all of his blitzes are 1 dice, so yeah. I think we want to move this guy out here somewhere. Gives us an opportunity to get this free. I think this guy blitzes. And just moves back 1 square. New runner probably sits around the back here, and I probably defend the back of the cage with that runner. And have this runner float. That lineman float rather than the runner float. The runner's better tucked into the corner of the cage, I think, just in case I need to funnel out and get away. I'll put this guy here because this is where he's likely to try and pressure me from. So not a bad turn. Pretty good turn. I'm really, really tempted to, like I said, try and score quickly here. And then hope that I can turn him over with a fuller complement of players. He does have 1 on the bench as well, so I don't think we're ever going to win the War of Attrition unless we get relatively lucky. So I think if I score, get the touchdown on the board, either turn 3 or 4, or well, I'm not going to score next turn, so either turn 4 or 5, I think that will really help our cause. So doing the 1 dice blitz there, probably not the blitz I would have done, but pays off for him, and he does break armor. So this is the worry we have. The armor 7 is going to eventually, the weight of all these armor breaks are going to tell, and we're going to have no players left on the pitch. So we want to try and score as quickly as we can. I don't think I can necessarily hold out from his constant attrition. So I imagine he's going to put this guy probably around here somewhere to make his little block his lanes through, but oh no, he's just going to go for a straight foul on the Ulf. Interesting that he moved. Did he have, I didn't see actually, did he have anyone, oh, he knocked me out, that's annoying. Oh, but he got sent off. I'll take that trade, because there's a chance my player can come back. So we're just going to run down here. Pretty easy. See how far this player can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just offering him a drink. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so he can get around about here. Where can this guy get? These guys should be my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so I want to go here. Though the runner could actually become the front of the cage. And I think that's fine if that guy goes on the back. Never feed another team's pets. It's good advice. Good advice. Where's our blitz going to be? Maybe with the Ulf? I feel like we want to get the ball safe first though. It's priority number one. Like I said, probably want to score next turn. And we can get the ball into a really good spot for us to be able to do that, so we should very much do it. We block here. I think we block with the berserker. Didn't matter. Block. Damn, a little bit annoying that we didn't get him down there. I think I want to blitz him with the Alforna. So does that mean I want to put him there? Yeah, I think so. Can't see any real good reason for me to follow, so I'm going to stay. Not the best sequence of blocking. Do I want to use a reroll turn 3? I think I do, only because I think that Alforn is going to be in for a lot of pain if I don't. If I take the knockdown. Alright, not entirely sure that I want to do the 1 dice block now. But I think I will. It's a 2+. And it gets him away from the action. More players away from the action. Alright, nice. Got a lucky 1 dice. Sure, we'll put him here. Putting him towards the sideline. Not entirely sure if I liked using that reroll there, but I think we'll take it. Unfortunately, though, he does just have a straight 2 dice block on this guy because we didn't break armour there. In an ideal world, oh, that's nice. Not sure that he wants to use a reroll there either, but I feel like he has to because otherwise I get a free turn of sitting in the corner. Which I would have done. I would have just plonked myself here, and he would have had no real way to be able to prevent me from burning another turn. Because I think turn 5 is the ideal turn for us to score. Good news is this guy is probably close enough. 1, 2, 3... Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he has got a little bit of mobility, and then he can go from one side to another. And he can't get anyone around here to cover this too well. He can definitely mark up the ball carrier with a blitz. Yeah, which looks like it's going to come from the Troll Slayer. And he does get the knockdown straight up. And good position for him to put the Norseman in. Nice, at least our Berserker stays standing there. And we can bring this Berserker around to cut this off. And I think I am just going to score next turn. I'm going to put the pressure on him to try and score back. I'm not sure that 4 turns is really long enough, but I also don't know that I'm going to be able to sit here and sort of absorb the damage that he's potentially going to do. There might be no damage at all, but I also feel like there probably is a decent chance that he's going to just mow me down. We'll take these blocks while we can get them though. And just in case something goes terribly wrong, we will bring some players around to protect ourselves. Unfortunately, that fella's all on his own. We'll bring the big guy around here. We'll bring the Berserker around here too, just in case something goes wrong. I actually think I want to bring the Berserker around here. Yeah, I think I bring him around here. We can just blitz with the runner that's on the ground. Only needing a push. Knockdown's even better. Doesn't really matter where we knock him down to, because we are going to score. So we'll run it home on turn 4. Not bad. TD on the board. But yeah, I would have really liked one more turn. I think it's just probably tough against Dwarves, and I wasn't entirely confident that I could. Damn, didn't get the knockout back, which sucks. But we do have the kick, so we can force something here. We can kick it long. I probably want to split him up, so I probably want to keep my players split. I don't want my kicker on the line. Thank you, game. So I could keep my players split up to make him have to split his team up, but it might be better to minimize the blocks and keep the guys in a line like this, which I think we're going to go with. Runner is a pretty important part of our game. I think we want to do something like this. It's probably a pretty familiar setup that you've seen me do a few times. If I had both my Ulfs, I feel like I would put them both here, but not having them both does mean that we run the risk of a quick snap just wrecking this guy that we have to sort of put there for a bit of symmetry. We also want to protect our kicker a little bit. I feel like doing something like this is fine. Protect the runners. I think we want to bring the Ulf into the middle. Probably even forward one. I think I want to bring these guys forward one. I doubt that he is going to run down the sideline, and I think this is probably just more peace of mind for me, I guess, in case I get a blitz. Double check that the kicker is in the right spot, and he is, so that's nice. So yeah, pretty standard, I guess, sort of touchdown. Managed to pick the ball up, moved into the middle, moved out to the side. Not really sure about his blitz here. I feel like he probably should have blitzed from this side here. And that was a 1-dice blitz, so he had like a multitude of 2-dice blitzes over here that he could have done. Then he could have really put pressure over here, because he probably was weakest in the middle, and he could have tried to sort of funnel me into the middle. He did have his runners back here somewhere. I think he might have ended up running them over here. Maybe not. Maybe he still had them in the middle there. So he could have tried to funnel me towards his runners, have them run around, be annoying. But he sort of, in the end, gave me a side to go down, and it was relatively straightforward. Part of me wants to kick the ball back, down the back here, to make it difficult for him to pick up the ball, recover the ball. I want to be relatively safe, though, I think. It's literally exactly the same, because the ball will either be 2 squares away from this one or 2 squares away from that one. I don't think there's a big difference, so I'll just put it here. Oh, that's nice for us. That really puts the pressure on him again. So, all works out well. It was exactly the same as me scoring on turn 5. Trying to work out which side he'll do the blitz on. I'm not really sure. I think it's probably better for him to do it on this side, I guess, because the ball's over here, but I imagine he just wants to pick this ball up and come down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's really got to start motoring if he wants to score. Alright, so he does the blitz on that side. Much of a muchness, I think, for me. Either side's fine. I gave him the player to do the blitz on. He probably just has to be careful and has to probably come back here to cover me trying to blitz and come through here. Yeah, which he will do. I assume he'll do something similar over this side. He'll do his blocks along the line. Good for him that he got that first knockdown with that player. Means he can now block with the Troll Slayer and still have the assist there.
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
But like I said, the good news is he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is this turn. Then turn 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he still has to do 2 go for it if he picks the ball up with this guy. Surprised he didn't really move this guy. I probably would have moved this guy just forward. I'm not really getting down there. So I don't really see any reason why... Whoa! And he just didn't pick up the ball? Did he forget about the ball? Doesn't rate the ball? Yeah, I think that's going to make it really tough. Typical Dwarves. Really, really tough for him now. Okay, we might move this guy later because I think I want to go for it with him. These guys are just going to stand up. This guy doesn't really want to stand up. Part of me almost wants to blitz that guy to protect my player from being pushed into the crowd, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily the best play. So this guy here has 1 dies all around. I mean, we really want to get players into good spots, and I'm going to have to go for it to do that either way with both of those guys, so I think he does just stand up. Why would I hit him from there, though? Yeah, there's not a great blitz for him. Not a great blitz for anyone. I guess a blitz maybe down the middle here with this guy, with the big guy. Just sort of plonk himself in there. And if I can get a double... Oh, come on, dude. You kill... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Double pushes was fine. I just wanted to make a bit of a hole. Yuck, 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 yuck. The sooner the old corners get blocked, the better. But luckily for me, he forgot the ball that turn, so I think he's going to be pushing himself to score. Though he could definitely get the ball to a blitzer. There's still edge 3. Oh, so now he's got the choice to make. Yeah, he's going to go the 1 die. That's definitely what I would do too. Yeah, and it pays off. I probably should have blitzed that guy. Got lucky that he didn't suffer an injury. I think the only issue was I had to commit a lot of players to be able to blitz that guy, which wasn't really something that I wanted to do. Yeah, and this sucks because now he gets to block along here, whereas at least if this guy managed to get some pushes, I would have had a chance to block there first, which made his box here a lot worse. Looks like he is going to try and get the ball to this guy. He's probably going to pick it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then either hand off or throw, and then either hand off or throw. I think the good news about that is that if things stay as they currently are, we should be able to get at least a 1 dice block on the ball carrier. Though it looks like he's blitzing here, and he is going to keep his options open, and he's going to run this player down too, which I really like. Yeah. So he's worked out what his best way to score is, and he's playing to that. I just have to hope that, given how thin he has spread himself, I'm able to capitalize on it and do something. He has left some big gaps here if whatever these guys do doesn't pay off. So even if he doesn't pick the ball up here, not sure why he did 2 go for it there. A little bit interesting. He only needed the 1 if he was going to hand it off. So not really sure why he did 2. Oh, okay, so he's not even going to do it. He's going to wait a turn. Which I guess is sort of good for us because we can really put the pressure on these guys now. This guy can run down and actually mark up, potentially even blitz that guy if I want to. The only issue, of course, being that if I don't knock him down on that initial block, I will be following up into a 1 dice. These guys are going to stand up. This guy is going to run here. I think he's relatively safe. I don't know that he's going to run all the way around to blitz him into the crowd. Plus, I'm going to put another guy there too. So, should be safe enough if I do this. Hopefully stems or stops whatever he's trying to do there. Do I need all of these players? I think I want to put this guy here because I've got dodge on him and he has no tackle. Okay, they both have to go for it twice, so I think I'm actually going to do this because at least it gives me a 2 dice block there. This guy just has to walk into here and that'll at least give me a 2 dice block there off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't count that. I'll actually have to go for it with dodge with him. Ugh, shouldn't have relied on the game to count. Never a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Which maybe means I just 1 dice blitz, in truth. Because it's exactly the same. It's a 3+. 2+, 3+. It's just if I fail the initial attempt. Yeah, I don't think I want to dodge. He has to make a play this turn. I think I want to keep this guy around here. If I have to use a reroll here, I think I'm okay with it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I don't frenzy anyway, of course. I am silly. At least puts the pressure on there, I guess. I already went for it. Of course I don't frenzy again. All was fine. Alright, cool. At least we forced the block there. I mean, he got the knockdown, but we forced it. So there was a chance that he could have failed that dice roll. I think he's definitely going to go this side. This seems... Although he's just moved his blitzer, who... Oh, okay, maybe he's going to go to the Troll Slayer. I was going to say that the player more likely to receive the ball, but he does have an Age 3 Troll Slayer. We could see that Age 3 Troll Slayer coming into effect here. Though, interesting sort of movement by him. He could have got a 2 dice block there. The 1 dice block pays off. Which, I don't know, a little bit annoying considering he could have got 2 dice by putting a player here. And then blitzing in from that square and hitting that guy. The good news is I do still have this guy free. He can make some 1 dice blocks there and mark him up, but I've also got these guys free, so nice. And yeah, he doesn't get to mark the runner up, which is good. He might do this 1 dice block, but at least then I can still block with the All-Fawner. Also a little weird that he moved this guy first. I feel like if this is his target to score, then he probably should have moved this guy and given him the ball. I think he's asking a lot to get the ball to this guy, to be able to protect the ball here. I think I have quite a few options of getting the ball off him. Alright, so he's failed the pass, which I assume he will reroll. Yep, he's taking it back. Alright, the pass is good. The catch not so good though. So, nice for us. Alright. What can we do here? So realistically, I think there's only 2 players we need to knock down. So we need to knock this guy down. Nice. So he can't score with that guy now. We can follow that. And if we can get this guy marked up and knock him down, then he can't score with him either. I think we want to do this. It doesn't necessarily maximize our blocks, but we want to get the ult free potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is the play. I don't think I want to have to go for it. I want to mark the ball up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is just the best place to mark the ball up. I want to mark the ball up, and I can go for it and try and pick it up with that guy later. Nice, get the knockdown. We will follow that up. Then we can blitz here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have to go for it if we don't knock him down on the initial attempt, and so far this guy hasn't been great. There we go. He comes up trumps though. We just put him here, right? Oh, there we go. The big wolf coming at him. Just a stun though. So I'm not entirely sure there's a point to going for it and picking up the ball now. Because he has no one that can actually score. So yeah, I'm not sure that I actually need to do that. I'll probably just throw a jump up block here. Fail the jump up. Sure, I will reroll that actually. One reroll, 1. But it's fine. We stopped him from scoring, so the riot helped. Essentially, it made it so the perfect game plan was executed, which was we score on turn 5. We didn't get a chance to score back. Probably just more bad play from me. I should have maybe moved one of those players without going for it first, so that I at least had a bit of pressure down here, and I at least had someone to move into scoring range. Oh, the ones. Reroll will come out, and he's good. He's back. Not sure what the play is here. I think maybe he's going to blitz the Ulf Warner. Yeah. Oh, but he fails to go for it. Good half for us. Good half. Going to the half 1-0 up. Only have 1 knockout. He's got 1 off the pitch, but alright, cool, and we got our knockout back. Runs back and joins his buddy on the bench. So 11 on 11, which is pretty ideal for us. Where's our Ulf Warner? Yeah, that's probably the right game, isn't it? I want to take the strength 4 guy off. That's what I want to do. Okay, we have a bit of a decision to make here. I think I want to encourage him to hit the Berserker. And I think I'll put the Ulf here. Both the Ulfs here. The only reason I think I want to encourage him to hit the Berserker is that if he doesn't break armor, I can jump up. Yeah, I'm sure he can live with that score at halftime. That's a pretty good score. All things considered. Losing the ball. Or forgetting the ball, I should say. I could go with the setup here. Sort of deters him from following up on at least one side, but I think I'll just stick with this. It's a little bit more defensive. I don't want the team to explode now and lose from here. Minimum from here should be a draw. But Norse are prone to exploding with the armor 7. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Not entirely sure about whether to kick the ball short or long here. I think again the plan is to kick it long and then force him to think a little bit. Kicker in the corner here. Gonna kick her in the corner here. Much of a muchness. I guess we'll put it on the spot. Alright, damn, he got a reroll for the half. Good news is it didn't scatter onto his player who tried to catch it. The reroll's probably not that crucial for him. It's probably a bit more important that I don't get it for him. Oh, what what a roll off. 1 and 2.
Smells like a good old-fashioned fight. The attacker has an assist.
Alright, knocked down along the line. These guys are all expected to sort of fall like dominoes. Interesting. I would have thought maybe that guy was going to be the blitz, but I guess this guy's going to be the blitz. Which is good for me because, again, like I said, if he doesn't break armor, I can get a jump-up block here. But I've already seen the future and he's going to knock him down and break armor because I never get the jump-up block. Oh, he didn't. Nice. So I'll get a jump-up block, which is pretty good. Oh, no, he's going to move him out of the way. Alright. Still just as good a result for me because this guy is as good as standing. He essentially just got pushed back 1 square. So he has left a bit of a gap to run through down here. Be interested to see what he does with this player. This is nice for us. Might force him to use an early reroll here. And just the standoff. But that's okay because I can stand him up and get a block here and free this guy up. Okay, so he's going to put him there. Don't know that I necessarily hate that. Can get this guy around the back here. See what he does with the ball. Picks it up with the sure hands and he's hanging back quite deep. Okay, he's going to move this guy up. Interesting. If I can sort of cloud that up, or clog that up I should say, cloud it up, clog it up, cloud it up, all the same. It maybe makes his life a little bit difficult. Run this guy down, give him a friend to think about. Get a block here. Nice, get a knockdown. I think I do want to follow that one up. Just trying to think. I think part of me wants to blitz down the middle here and put some more pressure on him with this guy. I'd have to do the blitz with the Ulf. I'd also have to move this guy out of the way. Which I think I want to do. I think these guys are all fine here for the time being. And I just want to make a bit of a hole here. Put a bit of pressure on. Putting a good amount of pressure on. Really make him think about where he's going. These guys I think are all fine here. Not sure how likely it is that he comes down this side. And part of me wants to dump the Ulf there. Then make a block with this guy. Run the runner around here. Make a block there. If we don't knock him down, is that bad? Does it leave me exposed over here? Not necessarily, I don't think, and it does protect that player. Puts one player in danger, puts another player potentially in danger. I think I actually want to go here, is the correct move. And if I knock him down, which I hopefully do, nice. Stick him there and don't follow up. Just stay. Which means that it's going to be hard for him to get a block on the Ulf. We can get a block here and then a 1 dice block here, but I think I'm okay with him doing 1 dice blocks. I think this guy's pretty good where he is, and I think this guy's pretty good where he is. So we'll call that a pretty successful turn 1. 3 guys threatening his backfield, almost forcing him this way, which we have sort of on lock as well, so feeling relatively good about our position. He might make another sort of desperate throw play. If he does and it works, well, it works. If he does, we at least forced him to roll the dice, which I guess is part of the game plan. The more you can force Dwarves to roll, I guess, bad dice or unnecessary dice they don't want to roll, the better. Because he's moving all these guys forward, so it really looks like he's going to try and do the throw. Oh, which he's not going to have a reroll for. Oh, almost went the reroll into the double skulls. That would have been interesting. Alright, did get an armor break, but I think that's okay for us. We still have these guys here. I still have these guys here, and so depending on where he puts this guy, or this guy, whoever he's going to try and throw the ball to, I assume it's going to be the runner. Assume this guy's going to run around here somewhere and try and throw the ball, but good chance we can maybe make something of it. Oh, that was very risky. He still hasn't protected this ball. And it looks like he's going to do another 1 dice block. Oh, that's heartbreaking for the wolf, the Ulf. But not too bad, no armor break, which is good. Jeez. He's really tempting the fates here. Really tempting the fates with all these 1 dice blocks. He still has to do something with the ball. Hopefully we can get a fumble here. Even if we can't, I think we should be in a relatively good spot to try and attempt to take the ball off him. Well, that's an interesting place to go. Just really, oh, and he made it. Oh, man. Well, that was interesting. That was really interesting with no reroll. But we definitely have a way to get the ball off him here. So this guy can just blitz him. I don't know where it thinks we're going to blitz him from. The question is, can we get 2 dice on him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, go. No, so that's taking into account a dodge. Which we're obviously not particularly keen on. Don't really want to start with a block there. That was an outrageous play from him after the double skulls. Maybe I just do the 1... Why does this think it's 2 dice uphill? Why does it keep doing that? Trying to think if we can get a player there. I think it's... It is possible that we can get a player there, actually. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go, go. I just need him to stand up. So I need this to be a push. At least is fine. I just need to be in this guy's tackle zone. So that I can then get a 2 dice block there and push. Perhaps taking the pushes a little too literally, but that's okay. Then we can bring this guy around here to mark these up. I can bring this guy to here. That was a crucial armor break by him too. And then this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we can blitz from around here. Sure, I think we want to do this. Alright, nice. Got the knockdown. Good place for the ball to scatter, hopefully. Nice. I think we bring this guy around and go for it. Try and dodge away and pick up the ball. Interesting. I think I do want to reroll that. I really want the ball in this guy's hands. Oh, the one reroll one. That's unfortunate. If I had been able to get the ball in this guy's hands, I could have run down here and really got away from trouble. But now the ball's still contested. Bit unfortunate. The one reroll one, but that's okay. It's going to start with the block up here on the Ulf. Makes sense, I guess. It's a 2+ to 2 dice block with block. Though these blocks are probably, or that block's probably more important, though it's not with block. Whoa, starts off with a 1 dice. His 1 dices have been on fire. Not that I necessarily think there's anything, I mean, I know it probably sounds like from the way I've said it that the 1 dice blocks insane and should never work. All of his 1 dice blocks are, well, apart from with the runners, are always 2 dice. Always 2+. Anything but a skull and they don't fail. Obviously, from his point of view, he's hoping for a knockdown. That's nice, we forced the reroll there. Unfortunate that he got the power. But he's not going to be able to go any further with that guy. He's going to have to do it with him, and that's going to make it hard. But yeah, I think it's just interesting that he started a few of his turns with 1 dice blocks when he's had perhaps better options available. Alright, damn. A little frustrating, a little annoying that he managed to get through there with some good dice and we couldn't pick it up for a 3. We failed the 1 in 9, but that's okay. We do just have a straight block on the ball carrier. Oh, the double powers. They're all flying down now. It's 1 dice there. I think our play is going to have to be dodging with this guy. We're going to have to rely on the 3. Should have... Oh no, that guy was marked up actually. Did he dodge away with that guy somewhere? Alright, free up the runner at least. Did he dodge away with that runner I didn't see? He must have. I refuse to click it. That's funny. Yeah, so this is the obvious sort of play. The question is how much we value getting a 2 dice block on him. We can take the risk, we can definitely mark these 2 guys up. Take the risk of doing a 1 dice to get the 2 dice. This guy can come here. What does that achieve in terms of helping our cause? Probably not a great deal, but I think we'll do it anyway. Because it's good practice. This guy's going to stand up too. I think this guy comes here. So we've got the 1 dice. Again, it's a 2+ to potentially get a 2 dice on the ball. If we fail it, is it disastrous? No. We can still potentially dodge away with that guy and come around. Is there anything better we can do? That's the real question of the hour. Is there anything better we can do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, so that's not necessarily better, but I do think I do want to bring this guy around. I don't think he's going to be much use over in the corner there, and I can't imagine the ball's going to spill anywhere that he can sort of capitalize on it. I think this guy's more relevant, so we want to mark him up. this doesn't really matter here. I think we are going to attempt this. Alright, little unfortunate. Failed the 2+, but at least we know that would have been the same as rolling a 1 here. Now I guess the question is, do we want to do that, or do we just want to take the 1 dice block on the ball carrier? If I can get a player here, it's really, really, really good. If I fail it, he scores, which is not the worst thing in the world. So I think I'm going to do it. Alright, nice. Now we just have to hope for a knockdown. Runners don't have blocks, so we'll take that. Oh, and that guy catches the ball. I think he stays there. And we throw a 1 dice here. Just push that guy away. Don't want to follow up. If he wants to block up here, I'm okay with that now. Not a bad turn. We just had to use the reroll. So we've used 2 of our rerolls in 3 turns, which is a little unfortunate. We haven't done anything exceptionally crazy, but at least we've turned him over. We've got the ball in our hands, which was rather fortuitous. And I don't think he has a fantastic way to get the ball off me other than the 1 dice blitz here. So 1 dice blitz with no block. If he does knock me down and follows up, he can't score with that player anyway, so we'll have another turn to attempt to get rid of him. Oh, so he's using the edge 3. Gets the push, which I assume he'll take, and he'll have another crack. Oh, the skull. That's nice. Forces him the reroll. Does get the knockdown on the reroll, but I think he was probably going to reroll whatever that result was anyway. Depending on the scatter here, I think this guy can actually score. Yeah, he can. I guess you try it. Yeah, damn. I'm not entirely sure why he did that when... oh, and he didn't actually go over the ball. Interesting. Very interesting. So, what can we do here? We've got this guy free. Yeah, I was wondering why he ran around the ball. But I wonder why he did that anyway. So he made a 3+, 2+, 2+, to prevent himself from making a 3+, 2+, 2+. I get that he's got sure hands with that guy, but he would have had... No, so he would have had to go 3+, 3+, 2+, 2+, whereas this guy just goes 3+, 2+, 2+. So, interesting decision. I think we're just going to stand this guy up. And I think this guy's going to blitz that guy. Then we're just going to get bodies around the ball. Is that the best way to blitz him? I think it's our only way to blitz him, really. We just have to hope for a knockdown. Alright, nice. We got one. We'll follow that up. Oh, nice. Got an armor break, too. Stun's really good. He can plonk himself here, which is nice. He has a jump up block there, which I think we want to attempt. Ah! That would have been really nice. That would have been really, really nice to be able to run this guy down and mark up the ball again. Okay. I really want this to work. Nice. Oh, nice. Arm break's good too. Oh, dead! Oh, wow, that's savage. That's really savage. I think I want to put this guy around the ball here. I think at this stage we just want to mark up the ball. Pick it up with this guy. We're in a pretty good position. Where is the apothecary? Don't know that these blocks necessarily matter that much, so I think I'm just going to try and pick up the ball. Alright, nice. Ball's in our hands. Yeah, damn. No apothecary. I think I just want to stay here. He's got a blitz, but I don't think there's any way he can get 2 dice on the ball. Oh, come on, man. They're two pluses.
Because it's the other team's girl.
Damn, that sucks. I would have really have not liked to have knocked that guy down. But at least we got the ball in our hands. I'm guessing his blitz is going to come from this guy maybe now. Maybe not. Alright, nice. At least that guy stays standing. We have another attempt at a jump up block, which we haven't been fantastic at so far. These are pretty much irrelevant, and we just sort of want to try and keep a hold of the ball now. That's the aim of the game. He's only got one reroll left too, so he's churned through 3. Okay, he's going to blitz there. Interesting. Gets the double power, gets the knockdown. I assume follows up and puts pressure on the ball carrier. Good stun. Good KO for him. Means that I can't just blitz with that guy and get away. Not sure that I necessarily like his... I don't know, that's a tough move actually. I say I don't like the move for him to mark up the Ulf because it means if I can manage to just get free, I'm just running over here and he doesn't really have any options, but I think it's probably pretty fair to say that he didn't really have a choice and he had to do that. Oh, okay, he leaves that guy free. Interesting. I think I just mark him back up. Don't know if he's going to stand him up. Yeah, he's not. Thought he might not. Thought he might not. Alright, so I think we blitz here. Knock ourselves free. We can almost actually make a cage in the middle here. Let's do the blitz first, because we have to save the reroll for that if it fails. Push is okay, at least we're free. We won't follow that up. We'll just stay, and we will run around to... Sleeping on the job. Run around to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can get to there. Which means I think I want this guy to go here. Chuck this guy here. Chuck this guy here. Stand this guy up because we should have probably done that right at the very start. Chuck this guy here. Hope that we don't fail another jump up block. There we go, and hope we knock him down. Nice. So, managed to make a cage. Ball's nice and safe. Do a block here. No reason not to. Get a knockdown. Just push him away. And this guy probably just takes his lumps. Forces him to have to use one of those guys, so we'll call it a day there. Alright, nice. This guy stays standing, which is really good for me. Means that that corner of the cage is only threatened by the one guy rather than the two, which is really nice. He blitzes the runner here. Again, pretty good for me. Means that he's not threatening the corner of the cage with a blitz, and he's just marking it up, which is still annoying. But I think if he blitzes and marks up the ball carrier, it gives me a lot more to think about. So I'm probably just going to go for a bit of a gallop here and take my chances with running far, running fast, seeing where that gets me. Damn. Ooh, got an injury too. Just a badly hurt though. I really wanted that guy to be able to stand up next turn to keep this guy in check. Luckily for me, though, it looks like he's focusing on hitting the Ulf. Hopefully he doesn't break armor here. Yeah, nice. That'll tie those two players up again. I can blitz this guy. He can just stand up. The runner's not getting anywhere particularly fast. If I knock him down, he gets to here, which I don't think is much of a difference between him just going here, in all honesty. He's only got 2 turns, so if I can get the ball sort of away, over in the corner somewhere here, we're feeling pretty good about ourselves, I think. I think we just go for it over here. Do I want to dodge here? Probably not. This guy will run over here. This guy will blitz here. Try and stop that from happening. Nice. Double power. Just put him in a tackle zone. Stay where we are so we can sort of try and protect him a little bit more. Where is the most likely threat coming from? I think it's a little bit of both. I think he does genuinely threaten from here, and I think he does genuinely threaten from here too. But the threat from here, it's about the same, I actually think. So I'm not sure that either of those matter particularly, or here matters a great deal. Just push this guy away. And again, just push him away. And we do have that guy here, actually, so that clogs up that. And now I think we want to dodge with this guy and go for it to be able to get him to clog this up. He has to dodge in there, which I think it's too far for him to do. So we'll attempt to dodge here. Do I want to re-roll that? No, I don't think it's vital. He's hurt himself, but he deserved it. Not being able to dodge. Get out of here. I don't think it's that crucial because I still think this is probably the bigger threat. The blitz from here. I think he has to do a 1 dice block here, and I think he has to blitz from here. But it's a 1 dice with no tackle. Yeah, these two guys being here are really important. Oh, okay, so he's just going to do the blitz there. Oh, and he's rolled the 1. So that'll be his last reroll. And he's actually running his players away from where they can sort of score. So he's only got, he'll actually have... Unless he moves this guy, he'll have no Edge 3 player within range of scoring. So interesting decision. It's made a couple of interesting decisions that I don't think I necessarily would have made, but that's the beauty of Blood Bowl. Many different ways to play it. Many different play styles. He's got a couple of cash here, got a couple of knocked out, 1 knockout. I'm probably pretty lucky that this was not how it looked at the end of the first half. So I think we would have been in a bit of trouble if it was. Luckily, we managed to keep everyone on the pitch. He removed one of his players from the pitch, which was very kind of him, trying to give him a drink, as he says. Does this guy being there, did he need to go for it? Where can this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go? I don't know, interesting. Okay, he goes for a foul. Which he does get. And he does get a KO. I think it's a little bit late for that, though. And it... Oh, no, he still has that run. Okay, so he's left 1 runner within... Yeah, he's left the runner there. So there is a possibility... Oh, he bought the second Troll Slayer, right. There is a possibility that he scores. I think probably a blitz here is my best bet. I don't think I want to go for it. I don't know that there's a point. Actually, okay, there is. If I go for it twice, he can't actually blitz me with anyone. Alright, we'll do these rolls first then. That's why we'll do them first, I guess. Look, I feel like I don't want to do the second one now. We'll just do our blitz here. Of course we push. 1, 2, 3, 4, go, go. Don't think it's particularly likely. So I'll just put him there and I'll follow up. This guy can go for it twice as well. Though he might be better off to just mark him up. I think he is. He's just better off doing this. I guess this guy can one dice here. Don't know that I really want to one dice here. It does mean that he can't one dice to free this guy up, but if I fail the one dice, is it bad? Again, it's a 2+. Those two guys are irrelevant, so I think I dodge with this guy. Okay, nice. These guys are irrelevant too, I think. So it's just this guy. He's the danger man. So we will mark him up. Which means he can block there, but then he has to dodge back, and he can't blitz him if he dodges back. Does the Ulf want to make a one dice block? I mean, look, he's going to get blocked one dice out otherwise, so I might as well. If he falls down, it's the same result. Alright, nice. I think we should be safe here. At the minimum, we're looking at a 1-0, I think. We're probably going to force him to roll too many dice to be able to turn me over, pick the ball up. In fact, I don't even think he can. Right, if he hits me, knocks me there. Oh, he can. He needs to hit me from here, and knock me there, and have the ball scatter into the crowd and have it end up around here somewhere. So, it is possible. Definitely still possible. But it looks like he's just going to blitz here, and he's just going to try and make it hard for me, I guess, to score a second by marking me up. Bang. Big smack. Assume he's gonna one dice there, or he can bring this guy around and yeah, move that guy there. 2 dice there. Mark up with that guy. But it does mean that we will secure, at the very worst, a 1-0 win. So a really good win. Really, really hard to, I think, beat Dwarves with Norse, but we've managed to play it relatively well. Again, like I said, some decisions that he maybe made that I maybe wouldn't have made. Don't think he protected the ball as well as he could have as Dwarves, but it's all about learning the game. This league is a newer league, so it's about learning and seeing how everything plays out. We're going to see the foul on the lineman here, or is he just having a lot of friends? Oh, we're going to see him block there. I don't think we have any 2 dice blocks, right? So I'm just going to try and dodge away and score. Oh, we've got a 2 dice block now if we want it, but I think scoring is probably... Oh, that guy does have 5-star player points. Yeah, alright, we'll try and get the star player points on this guy too. We'll be greedy. So GG, managed to secure, like I said, at least a 1-0 win if I double skull this. Almost, 1 skull. Cash? No. Can we get the second TD? 3+. Oh, we got it with dodge. And we managed to secure it, so 2-0. Good result. Hard fought win against Dwarves. Arguably the better Norse. But a little bit slower, and I think we really made our speed count in that game. Runners were really good. The Berserkers were pretty well placed. Nice, we got 5 for winnings, which gives us 70k, which is good. MVP unfortunately went to the lineman that already has kick, which is not what we want. He'll get a skill up. I think that actually means we get 0 skill ups from that game. We'll just have a quick look.
You too can widen your horizons.
Because I don't think anyone... I only got 1 casualty, right? And it was on this Ulfwarner. At least that's something, I think. I think it was that one. Yeah, because that one otherwise would have the thingo above him. And he didn't have the thingo, the little arrow or whatever. Oh, there we go. We can just double check. We can go into the team again. Yeah, so no skill ups. But yeah, that one got a casualty, which is really good. So it means we can hopefully land an MVP on him. Hopefully get a casualty with him. Then get some block on these 2 guys, and I'll be feeling pretty good about the team. Once I get block on the Ulfwarners, really the team does sort of start to come alive and chug along. The runner is almost at his 2nd skill as well, which is pretty nice. This runner didn't get any star player points, a little bit unfortunate. The ball just happened to go way out of his reach and way closer to him, so I felt like I had to pick the ball up with him. That Berserker's close to a skill, that guy's close to a skill. I don't really want the lineman to skill up, there's nothing insanely good to give to them, so yeah, I'd prefer the skills to stay this way up. 70k as well means we're probably at worst 2 games off a snow troll or a yeti. I could potentially get a runner too. Oh, sorry, a thrower, but he doesn't come with sure hands, so I'm not sure he provides that much value to the team. For 70k you get pass access. Oh, sorry, for 20k you get pass access, and you get pass access. You get yeah. So I don't know if he's worth it. Not sure. I've never played Norse in the league before. He might be worth it, but I do feel like I really want the Yeti sooner rather than later. Try and get him a couple of casualties. Get him Mighty Blow to go with that claw. Start tearing through some higher armor teams like the Dwarves. But yeah, that's going to do it. Round 3 in the books. Another win. So the team is currently 3-0. Feeling pretty good. I guess that will put us close to, if not on top of the ladder. Yeah, so no one else actually on 3 wins. So the Lizards we played first game closest on 2 wins and a loss. No one else is going to be able to turn themselves into 3 wins. So good start for us. Sets us up for a pretty good end to the season, or we're only at round 3 with 9 rounds to go, but the first, I guess, third of the season sets us up. I think it's top 4 or 5, maybe 6 in the finals. So yeah, sets us up for a really, really good start. Only 1 game left to be played for this round. And then next round we're up against Furfang Frenzy, which is a Furfang Frenzy. They have to be on this page because there's not a second page. Oh, here. Oh, Necromantic team. Okay, so that could be an interesting game. Doesn't look like he's managed to get a whole heap of skills yet. Actually, doesn't look like he's managed to get 1 skill yet. But Necro can be an interesting team to play against if those werewolves start to fire. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one next time. Until then, I will catch everyone later.